Stephen Curtis Chapman is based in the United States. And are you familiar with the show called ASAP? It's an ABS-CBN. It's okay. He became a guest in ASAP once, and when he arrived, I went to him backstage and I said, Stephen, it was Gary. He says, thank you for making my song popular in the Philippines. But the way I came across that song was when my brother-in-law, Anthony Pangilinan, got married to Maricel Laksa. And he said, bro, can you make a -1 of this, because he wanted to sing it in his wedding. And so I made a -1 of it for him. But when I heard the song, I said, wow, I would love to someday be able to record this song. And then the opportunity came up in 2001. Little did I know that it was going to create the kind of impact that it did then, and that it still continues to do so today. So I will be here. That's how it came about. And another song that I didn't write, which is a song called Warriors of Child, was actually written by a female. Her name is Twyla Paris. Those two songs came out in the same album. I had an inspirational album called Revive, and those two songs were in it. And those two songs actually made a mark. And so, when I do write songs though, like a song like Take Me Out of the Dark, Could You Be Messiah, those are songs that stem from deep within my own personal walk, my personal walk in life with the Lord. I don't even force myself to write these things. They just come out. They're inspired by Him, and I just give it back to Him. And I'm thankful that somehow the songs have managed to meet people at the point of their need. Especially that song, Take Me Out of the Dark, that came out, that I re-recorded in my studio at home during the pandemic. So it's a totally different version. That's the version I'm actually doing in the show. And it's, if you watch the video on YouTube, you'll notice that you won't see my face. Because I remember telling my niece, Julia, who's with me now, I said, Julia, she was staying with us during the pandemic because it was a lockdown, so you couldn't get out, right? But we needed to produce material for both the show, ASAP, from home. ABS-CBN, we lost our whole franchise and all, but the show had to go on. So we had to produce our shows at home. And I remember telling Julia, I have a version of Take Me Out of the Dark. We're gonna do this one take. Okay? Yeah, but Tito, your face won't be seen. Never mind. It's not, my face is not important, but the message is. And so I created an arrangement for the song. I played it. I had my iPhone here, and the lighting that I had was the screens of my monitor, my computer screens, and it was all silhouette. And the rest is history. It managed to reach people from all over the world, and I'm thankful that that song has continued to create an impact in people's lives, despite the fact that I wrote that song in 1986. So it's amazing how He orchestrates things. Just when you think the song is already over and done with, He says, no, I'm not done with that. In fact, I think that for generations to come, that song will continue to play its role in people's lives.